Good morning. It is what are we on, day 3? Day 3.
Yeah, 3.
I just wanted to say, though, before I forget, we saw the Tale of Moana last night. That needs to be on Broadway. It was like a Broadway-style show. It was so good. Her jaw was dropped, which I did not think was going to happen. The choir, the harmonies, it was so good. We saw, of course, Seize the Adventure on night 1. If you remember from The Wish, that's the inside of my head. And tonight is Beauty and the Beast. But we're in the Grand Hall right now before we're doing some interviews. She's wearing an Aladdin shirt. So we gotta do a photo shoot. Please hold. There are so many parts I adore about the Disney treasure, but one of those is that the Disney parks is now on the high seas. We are absolutely loving this. And this spot right here is one of the coolest in my opinion, and probably yours too. We are at the Skipper Society, which is based on one of my favorite attractions, the Jungle Cruise. And we're with one of my new favorite people. We hung out the other day. Jay, hey.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome to Skipper Society.
Hey, Jay, this had to happen.
This works perfectly, yes.
I am obsessed with this little spot here. I feel like it's not only one of the hidden gems, but it's kind of a hub of this Deck 3.
Yeah, everybody loves to hang out here in this lounge. It's very open, it's very, the star is always the drinks, the entertainment, and then of course the food. So we have these world famous waffles here. We have ones with chocolate on them, then we have ones with a maple on them. You want to try one?
I want to try one, Jay.
Dive in.
I love when I do interviews with you, I always get to eat.
Always food, yeah. You're never short for hunger on the Disney Cruise.
Pleasure. Thanks, Jay.
Thank you.
This is delicious. That was really, really good.
Great.
You're awesome. Not just a massive Disney fan, but a massive Disney movie fan, and I am with the right guy right now, Lee Unkrich, who is the Academy Award-winning director for so many movies like Disney Pixar's Coco.
Yes.
You're kind of a legend, Lee.
I don't know. It's like weird. I get it makes you feel old when you get called a legend, but it was really an honor to be with Pixar for so long. I was with Pixar for over 25 years and got to be a part of, most of the movies there all the way from the first Toy Story. So
what was that like, seeing it now from Toy Story to what it's become?
It was pretty amazing to see that happen over the years, because when we made the first Toy Story, we were all in our mid-20s, mid to late 20s, and we kind of thought we hoped we would get to make another movie after Toy Story, but there was no guarantee. We didn't know how Toy Story was going to do, and we were a tiny little company. And somehow we got to keep making movies, and over the years they got more and more popular, and it was great. It was like a really great ride.
And the thing that Pixar does so well is tugs at those heartstrings, man. I don't think I've ever watched a Pixar movie and not bawl my eyes.
Well, it's important to, I think the best movies kind of give the audience a full experience, whether they're laughing to being frightened to maybe crying a little bit. Those are my favorite movies that kind of run me through everything. So anytime we're thinking up a new story and pitching it in the early stages, one of the biggest questions that's always asked is, how can I feel something? Like, what is it in the story that's going to make me feel deeply? Because we know if we don't have that, it's maybe not a story that we want to pursue.
Right. And did you ever think that some of these movies would be brought to life in different ways? Like we have a Coco restaurant on board the Disney Treasure.
Yes, it's really, really cool. That doesn't happen for every film. And so I'm really honored that they chose to take Coco and do so much with it. Not only here on the Disney Treasure with Plaza de Coco, but we've always had a great presence in the parades in the parks. At Disneyland, they do a big Plaza de Mi Familia every year around Dia de los Muertos. And, they just announced that there's going to be a Coco ride at Disneyland. So I'm very excited about that too. And again, it's a huge honor to be, even being on the Disney Treasure, I walk around and I see characters that I created with my team intermingled with classic Disney characters. And it's really, it's like, it's kind of stunning to know that you've created something that's become part of this broad legacy.
Is there a character that you worked on that has an extra soft spot in your heart? Is there one that just really resonates with you?
Well, I could say the obvious things like Miguel. Miguel's really near and dear to my heart. I love Dante a lot. I love it doesn't matter how small the character is. Like I have a connection to them, but
so do we too. Honestly, watching them.
I used to love answering that question for Toy Story 3 because the character I really loved in Toy Story 3 was Big Baby. I just love Big Baby. I love that he's like this scary character, but he's not. He's like this total innocent that's being taken advantage of, and And I just loved him because he came so much from our visits to daycare centers, and we'd always see these baby dolls that had no clothes on and had like pen marks all over them that looked like tattoos. So anyway, I love Big Baby. But Coco is really the movie that I will always be forever close to.
Yeah. Did you ever expect it to be as big as it became?
Well, you always hope.
Yeah.
But I knew that we were telling a very specific story in a specific culture, and you just hope that will resonate with people. And you hope that the themes and the ideas are kind of universal, even though they're very specific culturally. And that's what ended up happening.
It's a phenomenon, Coco. It really is. When you ask someone, what's your favorite movie, most of the time the top 10, top 5 really is Disney and Pixar's Coco.
Yeah, and it's really an honor. Absolutely. I don't take any of it for granted.
And last thing, favorite Easter egg, because you guys, you know how to throw those Easter eggs
in Coco?
Sure, in Coco and any of the Pixar movies you worked on?
Well, my Easter eggs are really weird because I'm really into the movie The Shining, Stanley Kubrick film. In fact, I just published a book with Tashin on the making of the movie that I worked on for 10 years. So anyway, I've always tried to hide little Easter eggs having to do with The Shining, and it's such a weird mix.
I never knew that.
Oh yeah, there's so many. There's a bunch in Coco. There's a scene where Miguel goes right before he meets Frida Kahlo, when he's kind of running through this space where they're building sets and stuff. There's a kind of a Dia de los Muertos version of the twins from The Shining on a big painting in the background.
Okay, watch me like glued to the TV watching Coco tonight to find all the Easter eggs. Lee, thank you for all you've done. Seriously, you've brought so much joy into all of our lives.
Thank you. It's really great talking to you.
And I am here with the voice of Miguel, Anthony Gonzalez.
Hi, how's it going?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Did you ever think you were going to voice such an iconic Disney character?
No, I didn't. You know, growing up as a child, I was such a huge Disney Pixar fan. I remember having my Woody and Buzz Lightyear toy. So to be able to be a part of a Disney Pixar movie was definitely a dream come true, and I'm so grateful to have been able to voice Miguel and bring life to him.
You were so young when you voiced him too.
Yeah. I auditioned when I was 9, and I started doing the recordings from 10 to 12 years old, and it was around 4 years of recording. So it was a very long process for sure.
So do you remember anything that was going through your head at the time of recording it?
I remember every time I found out that I was going to be going to Pixar and have a recording session, it was like the best day ever, just because it was such a special feeling to be able to, you know, experience that that recording process, especially with Lee Unkrich, the director, who who really brought life to such an amazing world. You know, Coco wouldn't be here if it wasn't without him. He created everything. So just to be able to work with him in that booth and have him tell me about this wonderful world was so mind-blowing for me and so special and so exciting for me to hear all about Coco. So that was definitely such a special experience.
What a special project too, getting to incorporate your culture into the film.
Of course, yeah. Dia de Muertos was definitely a celebration that I had been celebrating even before Coco. So to be able to help shine light to it for the rest of the world to get to know about, it was an honor for me.
It's such a beautiful film, and now getting to see it brought to life in new ways. What was it like going to Plaza de Coco the other night?
It was incredible. It felt as if I was inside of Coco, you know, the Coco world for sure. It's so special to see it on TV portrayed amazingly, but to be here in person and to be able to touch the ofrenda that they have there is so special.
I was crying walking in because I'm like, I'm in the movie, but you were in the movie now, in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. That's so funny.
Do you have a favorite Pixar movie other than Coco?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I mean, I love every Pixar movie, but I have to say it has to be the Toy Story franchise for sure. I love it so much.
So do you remember the first time you walked into the parks and saw the characters?
Oh yes, of course.
Now imagine kids doing that with Miguel.
Oh yeah, that.
I mean, kids, me. I'm sorry, I cry every time.
Yeah, that's so funny. No, yeah, but for sure, Toy Story was what I grew up with, and
Same.
Yeah, I love the concept of, you know, toys coming to life. You know, it's like a kid's dream, but to be able to, you know, as I said before, been able to be a part of, you know, Disney Pixar, which kind of I grew up on and loved, was something I never imagined. So to now be able to inspire other kids as well is so special. It's an honor.
And it keeps growing too. So think about how long ago you voiced it.
Yeah.
And now coming to Disneyland soon, an attraction.
Yes, an attraction. Who would have thought, right? That's so cool.
that I can't wait to see your reaction on the attraction.
Me neither.
Because we were watching the other night. You watched the show at Plaza de Coco, which was so cool for us. So I can't even imagine the attraction now.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be amazing. That's definitely gonna be my favorite ride for sure.
So Lee was telling me a couple of Easter eggs in Coco. Do you have a favorite Easter egg that's in Coco?
I love the Incredibles 2 poster at the time that was coming out.
That's one of my favorites too.
That was amazing for sure.
I love how they always foreshadow the movies.
Yes, that was very cool for sure.
Do you think we'll ever get a Coco 2?
I don't know. I mean, at least there you could ask Lee, but he would know. No. I think I'm so grateful that all the fans love Coco, and I can only hope. I really don't know much, but
you never know.
Who knows?
You never know.
Yeah.
Well, the movie and the character means so much to so many people. So thank you for your involvement in it, and I can't wait to see more Coco in the future.
Thank you so much.
But come to the Disney Treasure, see Plaza de Coco. It's got Anthony's seal of approval. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, thank you.
You're awesome.
Thank you so much. I forgot we were recording. Right? I was like having a conversation with you. I was like, oh, there's the camera.
I know I shouldn't be eating this, but it's so good and I can't help it.
What is it?
It's a mango smoothie.
Also, we had a couple of parfaits already, a couple things on the plate, but that's the favorite of the breakfast.
This is the favorite, and it has ice in it, so I shouldn't be eating it, but it's so good.
We'll pay for it later.
The nice breakfast view.
This youth activities interview brought to you by Space Goo.
Thank you. Welcome aboard.
And thank you for the little gift you brought me here.
Right, it's some of Stitch's Space Goo. It's
Stitch's Space Goo.
One of the many fun things that we do in Disney's Oceaneer Club with all the kids.
I'm just gonna play with it if you don't mind during the interview. I remember that was one of my favorite parts of the Disney Wish was seeing the kids clubs. I think they need like adult clubs like that too, because the immersiveness. There's like, you could build your own roller coaster. You can hang out with Chewbacca and Disney characters and all the little themed rooms.
Well, that's exactly it. And Disney's Oceaneer Club, well, it is for kids ages 3 to 10 years old, where they check in and hang out with the Disney-trained youth activities counselors. We also have open house time. So really, there's something for everyone. For the whole family, they can come and check out all of the fun the kids get to have during the cruise.
And I highly recommend, even if you don't have kids, going during the open houses because it's so fun. The theming and, like I said, the immersiveness of it. I remember going to the Star Wars one and seeing porks.
Yeah, there's all kinds of different creatures all around. You know, Chewbacca and Rey stop by, and you kind of have to look out for some stormtroopers every once in a while, too.
Oh,
So,
I did not know that.
I love talking about Castaway while we're
In Good morning, Minnie! Look at this fit. The glasses, the belt. I'm obsessed. You look phenomenal. The shoe, the whole bit. Do a twirl. Do the whole fit. Woo! We did it. We have a little break, so we are on Castaway. Look at this amazing treasure. It truly is a treasure. We're gonna explore the shops, and you know us. Maybe see some characters and some Christmas stuff. We only have like an hour, so it's gonna be a quick little visit. But when you come, definitely spend some time. Good morning. Oh, hello, Paul. I'm not saying this is my favorite outfit you wear, but I'm also not saying that it's not. Yeah, this is adorable. You got eyes. Oh, your outfit, your treasure. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, you. That is you. Your feature.
Ooh, you got a Aladdin shirt. I love the festive outfits today.
Let's just talk about. Look at how cute! Oh my God, there's an octopus, and this one is a seahorse.
There you go. Yes. And then 3, 1. One. There you go.
It's the
down for me. Are you loving this, Melissa? You're
really am.
back at Castaway, and there's Treasures of Christmas. You saw Donald. Does it get much better?
I don't think it does.
You got a new Disney lug. Living your best
Paradise.
life. And then there's the ship behind you. Oh, you're gonna love that photo. Oh, yeah. So you just left Castaway. What are you going to do next?
Have a sweet treat.
Sweet treats, I feel.
There you go.
Oh, that's a beaut.
Wait, is that popcorn?
It is. It's an Oreo popcorn. Yeah. Nutella or chocolate.
You're her new favorite person.
How does one attempt to drink this?
There's spoons, I mean.
Yeah, going in with the spoon. Oh my god.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's an Oreo Nutella hot chocolate.
Is this your new favorite hot chocolate?
I don't know, I'm in a dilemma right now. I'm having a moment. Hold on, I need more of it to decide.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Oh no. I think this might win.
Whoa, save the best for last, I guess. Wow.
Yeah.
So just for the ranking, we have Very Merry hot chocolate. What was the other hot chocolate you had? It was something on the ship, right?
Oh my god, it's so good.
What was the other hot chocolate?
The other thing from yesterday.
Okay, something from yesterday. Refer back to footage. Jollywood Nights. Whoa, and this one, number 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god. It's really good.
Oh, the tears might be happening on this one. It is Christina K on the Disney Treasure with my friend and Disney legend, Stacia Martin, who we met on the Disney Wish, if you will remember, when Bill Farmer, the voice of Goofy, and Jodie Benson, the voice of Ariel, were here. She was next to us, sketching along, as she is doing right now. Stacia, welcome.
Hi. Oh, it's so great to have you here on the Treasure.
It is great to be here. We freaked out when we walked out of our stateroom the other day, and you were looking at the magnets on our door, and we're like, Stacia's here.
I know. I have had the great joy of going on several Disney cruises, and do I remember to bring magnets for my stateroom door? No. So I was totally impressed.
But you know, you make up with it when you start doing sketches. No one else is doing that, Stacia.
I guess, yes, it's okay. Well, I thought in honor of our inaugural sailings here aboard the Disney Treasure, I would draw for you somebody who you have seen every day in bronze in the Great Hall in the atrium. And who would that be?
Was it Jasmine or Aladdin?
Princess
Oh my God,
Jasmine, that's right.
So Stacia is an absolute, not only talented artist, but a Disney legend. You have worked on so many projects.
Well, I've just now this year celebrated my 46th anniversary with Disney, and I'm getting to where I probably shouldn't admit that publicly, aren't I? But, you know, I decided I needed to be a Disney artist seriously when I was 7 in 3rd grade. We had career day, and I thought that's when you had to choose.
Yeah.
So, but I'd been drawing since I was 2 years old. I always loved Disney. I grew up in Southern California, just never out of earshot of the fireworks at Disneyland. And it just seemed to be, this is the place where happiness comes from. I love the books, I love the music, I loved everything. So of course I want to be part of that.
Of course.
And now I'm part of that world, right?
I was the same at 7. I thought I was going to be a Walt Disney Imagineer. It didn't really happen that way, but I'm so happy that I still get to partner and kind of work with Disney in a way, because you get it. The magic, you just want to be a part of that world.
Well, you're the most important part because you're our guest. Without the guests, there's no reason to create all of this. So no, thank you.
Oh, I will keep coming and coming and coming. So what are you thinking about the Disney Treasure? How are you loving it?
Oh, it's wonderful. And, you know, as an artist, I'm always running around looking at all of the artwork. And I'll tell you, Disney Cruise Line has done such a marvelous job across all the ships in creating new original pieces of art that are not only new and innovative, but that harken back to and celebrate all of the films and the stories that we've loved our whole lives. And little tiny touches. Like I was just enthralled the other day because I was walking around and saw the Jade Cricket Cafe and said, okay, that's from Mulan. Look at that beautiful grill work, and it's very evocative of the world of ancient China. But where's the cricket? You remember little Creaky, her lucky cricket friend, who's, lucky cricket in quotes, we know that happened. But I didn't see him, and then all of a sudden, on the little tiny corner of the counter area, there's a little jade teacup in which is a little jade statue of Creaky, and he's having his spa moment. He's leaning back in the tea, and he's got his antenna kind of all falling back behind him. So cute and so happy. And I'm like, of course, he's on the cruise too. He's relaxing.
Of course, he
so
gets it.
It's those tiny little subtle things that you really have to search for that make a lot of the art very rewarding, because you enjoy it, but then you zoom in and you go, and you enjoy it more.
And the more you come on board too, you're just going to keep seeing more and more things. So it's even more reason to come back, because you truly are going to fall in love, just like we did with the Disney treasure. Stacia, I've always wanted to ask you if you had a favorite character or Disney attraction.
Well, that's like picking favorite relatives at Thanksgiving. I don't know. But I will say, as an artist, as a technician, I enjoy drawing the adult ducks the best, because they represent something that Walt liked to call the plausible impossible, which is something exclusive to animation. And that's where you can make things happen that completely should not be able to happen in the natural world. And for example, Donald Duck, he's walking down the street, he's got a bouquet of flowers in one hand and a candy box under his arm, and he's whistling, and he's on his way to Daisy's house. You're not questioning that when the cartoon starts. You're waiting for something to happen. You're not thinking duck wearing clothes, duck holding candy and flowers, or even better, duck puckering his beak so he can whistle. None of those things should be able to happen, but yet they do. And I think that, combined with the funny rubber legs and the webbed feet and the feathered cabooses, and ducks are just great fun to draw. But aesthetically, the characters that I find the most beautiful are from Sleeping Beauty, which to my mind is the most gorgeously designed Disney animated feature. But if I were to have lunch with a character, it would be Mary Poppins.
Because she's practically perfect in every way. I love that.
Yes.
With the penguins around too,
Sure. Always room for penguins. But it is so hard. And, having grown up with Disney, you have your favorites, but then again, there are the new characters too, and you're like, oh, I love them too. So, it's just broadens your glossary of characters, and they're all your friends.
I absolutely love that.
I have drawn for you. Oh no, she's left the microphone, ladies and gentlemen. She is tearing up. But no, I thought I'd draw a Princess Jasmine here in honor of your first trip on the Treasure.
That is. I don't even know how you were able to talk and do that at the same time. I talk for a living, and that's all I can do at one time. That is, Stacia, I'm honored to get to talk to you yet again, and that is beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Well, it's my great pleasure, and I hope you will treasure the experience.
I treasure you too. Thank you.
Thank you. You are so sweet. Come here. Well, I'm thrilled that you got to have a custom drawing rather than just from afar. That's not good.
I'm fine. Everything's fine. I was invited by Disney to be on board the new Disney Treasure, and I'm standing in the Great Hall, the Grand Hall, with a bunch of Disney legends. I'm fine. You're crying, not me. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Next to me is a true Disney legend, Linda Larkin, the voice of Princess Jasmine. Oh God, we're holding back the tears. We're doing it. So sweet. I can't even tell you what Princess Jasmine means to me. It was the first movie I ever saw in theaters. And as a girl growing up in the 80s and 90s, I just wanted to walk into Jasmine's palace and be a part of her world and share that whole new world with her. And I feel like walking into the ship, the moment has come.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, Jasmine needed a friend because she didn't have any friends in 1992. So I wish that you had, but I'm glad we met each other now.
Same. What was it like for you when you walked up for the Disney Treasure?
It was incredible. So we walked through these doors over here. The first thing I saw was the Jasmine and Aladdin statue. I was blown away. They had told me about it, but I didn't really realize it was going to have that impact that it had walking right in. I got a little emotional.
She gets it.
I get it. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's just all of the history of what we've been doing and how it keeps evolving, and now we get to share the legacy of these characters and this story and the spirit of adventure with another generation in a new way. It's just wonderful. Seeing all of the artwork, and there's so much on the show. I don't even think I've seen it all. Yeah, and I've done back-to-back sailings, so it's a lot, and it's everywhere. I look down at my feet, I see Abu in the carpet.
But it's all different versions of Abu. We have elephant Abu. I found the hidden Abu up there. There's
Oh my gosh, where is it?
So you see Raja?
Yeah.
Go up on the wall, and
Yeah.
then there's Abu on the wall.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
right? The attention to detail that
It's so great.
Disney brings to life, not only in the movies, but now the treasure is absolutely incredible.
It's really cool. There are these statues, the maquettes, the 3D animators, models. I haven't seen the Jasmine one in decades. So, and they have one here at the Roy Disney restaurant.
One of our favorites. The history inside there is something I could just walk around there all day.
I know there's so much animation history in there. It was really great. I just discovered that yesterday. I'd been on the
So back-to-back
ship for
sailings
5
too.
days, yes.
Proof why you have to keep coming back, because you know we are.
Coming back, and I will be too.
Yeah. Did you ever think when you're voicing Princess Jasmine, you'd be standing on a Disney ship? I mean, we're in the Bahamas right now at Castaway Key, and you would have this amazing statue.
I never thought that. Never. I had no idea where that journey was going to take me. And it really is bringing the magic of Aladdin to the seas.
Would you say it just opened up a whole new world for you?
It did open up a whole new world for me.
I got puns for days. I'm going to try it. You're such a treasure. Thank you so much. Yeah, it keeps going back.
She's good.
So are you. Oh my gosh, you're fantastic.
Well, this is lovely.
Just hearing you talk is like so surreal. I'm like,
I know sometimes when I'm talking, I'm like, no, I'm not trying to do that. It's just the way I talk.
That's you. Yeah.
And I'm a big Disney fanatic, and when I heard that you were going to be here, I was like, let's just sit down and talk to you.
But thank you in person. The oh my goodness moments keep continuing. The magical moment. I can't believe this one is happening right now. I just heard her do the voice a second ago, so I'm trying to hold back the tears. This is Caitlin, the voice of Minnie Mouse.
Hello, everybody. It's so nice to meet you.
Okay, fangirling
We lost her.
hardcore.
She's gone.
I've been crying all day. It's fine. But Minnie Mouse is one of the most iconic characters in the world.
Yeah.
And you get to bring her to life.
Yeah.
What is that like?
It feels really good. Not just doing these wonderful types of events here, but I used to work at Disneyland.
Yeah.
So I was in that middleman area, like where you see what you love on the TV. How do you connect even further? You meet them at the park.
Right.
And since I worked there, I understood how important meeting these characters
Well,
are.
I
what
mean,
they mean
as we're
to them.
doing this, Captain Hook and Mr. Smear
Yeah,
are
right
there,
up there.
and I'm like, oh my gosh, is this a moment in life right now? So that must have been what it was like for you in the parks. So when you were in the parks, did you think, okay, I would love to do this as a character?
It was one of those hopes, like I really want to do this, but I didn't really think beyond that because I didn't want to jinx myself. And with characters like these, it's one voice until a significant event when you have them not be the voice anymore. So it's not like, there's always like 3 or 4 different voices of this character, or it rotates with the times. It's kind of a one and done thing.
Yeah.
So it was, I couldn't think about that. Like if I don't get this whenever it would arrive, what would I do when it's something I wanted for so long? And luckily I never find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Minnie Mouse, I mean, there's secondary characters, but Minnie and Mickey, that's as high as you go.
They're pretty classic. They're the OG couple.
Yeah, they really are. They're
Yeah.
America's sweethearts.
They are.
They really are. So what are some of the projects that you've got to work on over the years as Minnie?
We've gotten to do a lot, like the Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse for Disney Plus. Mickey Saves Christmas, Mickey's Very Many Christmases, Wish Upon a Star Halloween specials, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus is coming out soon. Not too much is out just yet, just that it is.
Stay tuned.
But it's very darling. Like a lot more music, a lot more fun adventures to teach the different lessons we have in each episode. So that there's always something in the works happening. And Once Upon a Studio is very special.
That is one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Truly, I had to watch it a couple times because of the crying, because I missed some stuff.
And you'll miss characters in the background or the sides. Yeah.
And I can imagine how much work went into putting all of these iconic characters into one thing.
happening.
Yeah, they took their time with it, and they made sure to do it very right, and they did all the research on the old movies, on the
Would you like to meet
styles. You know, you've got the specific look of the 70s films, which are my personal favorites, and the cleanliness of the Renaissance films, the classic look of the classics films, and they're all represented in this short, which was unheard of.
Did you get to work with anyone else on that project, or are you in the studio by yourself?
We're in the studio by ourselves, but the team was really loving and really excited to work all together. Luckily, I know most of the performers in the short, so it's fun to talk about it afterwards. Because we don't know exactly who we're going to see or who's going to talk. Right. We kind of film our own sections. That way it's just as much a surprise to us as it is to the guests watching it.
So what was it like when you watched it for the first time?
I was just flabbergasted. Like, this is so visually stunning. And like the group photo shot at the end, like it doesn't get more...
It doesn't.
Beautiful. And any character you could think of, within reason, I think, but like even obscure ones, they're in there somewhere.
And I appreciated that so much. Everyone kind of had their shining moment.
Yeah. And I need someone to go over that last picture in minute detail.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to find Gauchito and Burrito from. I don't know. That's just it. Like I'm trying to find them, but I haven't been able to sit down and look.
Oh my gosh, I'm learning about all these hidden things and Easter eggs today. And
Yeah.
I feel like that is the only thing that I'm looking forward to when I go home, because I don't want to go home. But like finding all these
Whoever
things
wants
now.
to go home.
No. Especially the Disney Treasure, which is spectacular. What has it been like for you on board?
I haven't even finished seeing everything.
I don't think it's possible to.
It's such. There's so much going on.
Yeah.
But we have our game plan for the rest of the day.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
There she goes again.
I have a soft spot for this guy. He's one of the best. I don't care what they say. You may have a bad reputation, but not in my eyes. I think he's fabulous. I really do. Whew, I was eating breakfast this morning, and you were at the Christmas tree at Castaway, and I was like, I'm so jealous. I want to be down there, and now you're here. We were walking up the staircase. It was fate. I found the treasure on board, guys. I found them. They're here. Might not be the treasure you're into, but in my eyes, you're a treasure. He is. I have such great childhood memories with you guys, so this is really special. Thank you. Hello.
Hello. I'll give you a hug. It's all hands.
Oh, that's great. Oh, sweet. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, I just. You're scary.
I got you. He's not
So
scary.
much
You're
safer.
misunderstood.
You take
I
care of me, right?
understand
I know you're scary, but can I have a hug, please?
Yay! This is so cool. Don't you feel like the whole person is singing this? This is amazing. All right, I'm gonna do this.
This one can hardly contain himself.
The straw, and rest in peace.
Clocks high on that oak tree, surrounded by the midnight street. Creepy creeps, delirious eyes start to shrink and harmonize. Friends and dogs come back to socialize.
We had been go, go, go all day, so my sister and I just decided to get Mickey's Festival of Foods for dinner, and it worked out perfectly.
Here she is, your content producer in natural habitat, getting a swirl of the day. What flavour? We'll find out.
What'd you get?
Blueberry mangoes.
What? Have you ever had that here?
No.
Oh. Ooh. Is that the new favorite?
Honestly, it tastes just like the strawberry.
Really? So good then.
Yeah.
We would love that. I'll take that one, please. That is so. Did you see these? The little postcards. That's what I'm giving the girls. We're taking also the candies with the vouchers.
You are taking
The coupons, yes.
What about the ice cream?
You can get 1 or 2 scoop of ice cream and one with 1 cup.
Is it good?
So good.
Wow, I heard that crunch.
Was a good choice.
You needed to get a fancy dessert tonight.
Judy Hobbs.
What is it?
Chocolate covered strawberries.
Oh, that's so cool.
But they
Nice.
just look like carrots.
That's really cute.
The team at Disney is truly something special, and I've had the privilege for the past 10 years to work with Jane. That's Tim. We love him too. But Jane is so wonderful and magical. She changed my life. And this was her last broadcast. She's retiring, so they threw her a surprise party.
Awesome.
Team promo! Team
Oh, yeah, big moment.
Oh, big reveal.
If you want quick pictures with Donald, we can start the line right around here.
She had to be first in line, Donald.
Oh, absolutely. Let's make sure we know what pictures we want to get so everyone can get a chance to see Donald. Yeah, number 1.
Yay! And switch.
So cute, your little outfit. Oh, thank you so much.
Just got the photo package from guest relations. It's day 3, 4, I don't know. We're disembarking though. We were super sad. I can honestly say this was our new favorite ship and definitely worth checking out. Also, thank you to Disney for everything. I'm gonna keep it short because I'm gonna start crying again and the cry count's off the chart. So as I take one last walk around this ship, passing all the little lounges and parlors and stuff, if you guys have any questions about the Disney treasure, please leave them in the comments below. And maybe like we did for the Wish, Melissa and I would do a little recap video. So let me know.
I don't think I'll ever be able to put into words how much this trip meant to me, the memories, the amazing people I got to spend time with. This ship is truly something special. This isn't even doing it justice. The team on board, the cast members really make it, and I just can't believe all the once-in-a-lifetime memories we got to make. And of course, I am so blessed to have gotten to share it with my twin sister. I mean, I can't believe we're showing these pictures right now and getting to talk about these. We will have a recap on the way. Melissa, thank you so much for everything. I love you so much, and I truly cannot wait for our next adventure. I treasure you. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Disney. I am Christina K. Have a Disney day.